This is a view from the south side part of the museum, looking back to the south side of Chicago. You can see that it's a pretty awesome view. Again, we got some pretty good reflections off the water. Even though it's not as still today as it was last week when we were out shooting, but we still get some pretty good reflections off of the water here. Again, this isn't mind-blowing stuff that's going to go into the portfolio or anything, but I think that it's really good scenery because, you know, people forget that Chicago's more than just, you know, downtown and the Loop. The scene's kind of broken up a little bit by this crane here. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot this with my my 35mm here. I'm going to try to get a lot of these reflections in here, and then we'll get over to the reason why I came over. There is the south side of the museum that we were at earlier. So I had to walk all the way around to get to this park. You got this kind of structure back here. This little shelter back here. But you have these steps that kind of go up that leads to it. So I'm going to try to shoot this with the 35 and try to compose it so that the steps lead you right up to the structure here. There's so much to shoot here. Very cool little place. Very cool little place. Check this out. It's just such a nice view. I'm no bird watcher, but if you guys look just over there, there's a heron. There's like a heron over there. And it may not look like it on screen, but it's kind of huge. Trying to wait to see if it flies away. Check out this bonsai tree.
What are you watching out for?
I'm not really watching out for anything. I just realized that it was here. I've lived in Chicago my whole life, and I've never been here. And so I just thought I'd come and get some photos.
Wow, well.
It is beautiful. I'm Jamil.
Hi, I'm Liz.
Nice to meet you, Liz.
I live here, and I love it, and I come here all the time.
So last week I took you guys out to Chinatown in Chicago. And so this week I thought it would be cool to bring you guys to a little small part of Japan here in the city. We're in a place called Garden of the Phoenix here in Jackson Park. And Jackson Park is on the south side of Chicago. The Museum of Science and Industry is just over there, off in the distance. And we are here in this Japanese garden that's been here since about 1878 or something like that, 1878. It was put in here and given the name, the Phoenix, the Garden of the Phoenix, because it was supposed to symbolize Chicago rising up out of the ashes after the Chicago fire. And so I thought it was a cool place to come today. I'm shooting with my A7R4 for two reasons. The first reason is that I really wanted that extra resolution, 61 megapixels, so that I'm not so forced to, get it right in camera. It gives me a little bit of latitude to crop. But the other reason is because I keep toying around with the idea of getting the A7R5. And so I am here getting some photos just to kind of see if that's something that I want to do. I'm recording on my A7 IV, and I would have to sell both of these cameras to be able to fund the purchase of that A7R5. So I'm just out here seeing what I can get and seeing if there's anything that I would miss if I don't have the A7R5. But Garden of the Phoenix in Chicago, Japan and Chicago, how about that? How cool would it be right now to see somebody just walk across this bridge? What a great shot that would be. All right, so I'm back on the museum side. And if you guys look really closely, right over there, just above my finger, that's where that bridge was in that Japanese garden. And so you can see how far I had to walk. But more importantly, if you guys look right here, you can see that there's this bridge right here, just above this lagoon. That is the normal way to get to that Japanese garden from the parking lot, which is right over here. So you come in the parking lot, you walk across this bridge, you're to the Japanese garden. But for some reason, they have the pathway to this bridge closed off. So that's gonna end this adventure for today. No real reason to run out and grab an A7R5 right now. I'm still thinking about it. But I don't think that I missed anything today with my A7R4 that would justify going out and buying it at this point. And there's no better way of finding that out than going out and just using your gear. But I hope you guys like these photos. Again, if you're in Chicago, the name of that place is the Garden of the Phoenix. You can check it out. It's on the south side of Chicago. And yeah. I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Chinatown last week, Japan this week. We'll see where we go next week.